May you all be inspired to open up your hearts and to realize the unique purpose of your life and to deepen your awareness and to have a clear vision of your path. May you become much more receptive to love radiations. May you enjoy beautiful stay on earth.
I was suffering from this terrible disease. I couldn't eat or drink, and I was off food for at least 3-4 weeks. And my father-in-law told me about Guruji. So I went to see him in Sangam Mall, where there were, I think, more than 1,500 people there at that time. And when Guruji arrived, he placed my bottle. I literally started crying, and me, without explaining what was wrong with me, my health, I think he knew about it, and he sprinkled some water with a great force, and I could literally see the force. The force was like a, big horsepower, and the water he sprinkled was exactly on the spot, on the neck, where I had some problem. And I talked to him about my problem, and he says, Dilip, don't worry, you'll be cured. And after his blessings, I went home, and the first thing I asked when I reached home is for some food, and my wife was so excited.
Now, Mahaguru thinks of these physical reliefs, which sometimes happen. He doesn't attribute it so much to himself as to his ability to reawaken our own healing powers. And so it's about putting our powers back to us. And we all have these. And that's also what he means about not making him special, but making each of us special and reminding us about the connection we have to that higher mind. He also feels that the physical relief is not as important as waking up, as remembering who we are, remembering our connection to, you could call it a divine source. So that's really the most important thing he's bringing, is the opportunity to wake up. And once we're awake, then all of these other things, like physical, like personal, such as relationships and family, or business life. These may seem, in appearances wise, make us happy, but in the spiritual terms, waking up, you get beyond this and you get to that place where he was saying to me very recently, success and failure really become the same thing from that place, and you don't feel attached in the old way. As many times he said, what we consider success in the physical world is actually failure from the view of consciousness. And failure in the physical world often becomes success in terms of consciousness.
My mother was diagnosed as a liver patient, and I think the doctors are giving it up. There isn't a cure for the liver, except the transplant. For her age and her health situation, it wasn't advisable professionally by the doctors. So I couldn't bring my mom because of her health situation. So I brought her photographs. We met Guruji, and I put the photographs to Guruji, and I started telling him what the problem was, and Guruji said, "No, don't tell me, I'll tell you." I was shocked. And he exactly pinpointed what it was. He, in fact, used the words which the doctors have used. And I couldn't believe it for a minute. So I said to him, there's no cure for her. And do you think you can help me? And he said to me, let me tell you one thing, your mother is going to be all right. So I asked Guruji, are you sure? And he said, I'm your master, I know what I'm saying. At first, we live in a modern world. We are in 1996 now. One wouldn't believe all that straight away. I mean, I had my son and my daughter, and they all looked at me like that. And I said to Guruji, oh, I'll be grateful if you can help me. And he said, yes, your mom's liver is going to work. And I can assure you, she'll be all right. So when I was leaving the room, I asked Guruji, I said, look, my mom is supposed to see the hospital next week, one of the specialists. So Guruji said, don't worry, you go along, I can assure you, they're going to be baffled. That was the word he used. The doctors did the blood test and they were baffled. They spent about half an hour looking for x-rays and looking for that and this. And they said to me, look, we'll send the report through to your GP. So I started chasing my GP and the GP said, look, your mom's liver is working normal.